Here we go, yo. Here we go. Another brew coming at you. Uh-oh, Fred and Lou.
Whoa, here we
Let's
go.
brew. Focus. Fly. Keep growing. What is going on, car guys and car gals? It's Lou Ramirez, the car guy.
And it's Fred Leonard, subprime hero. And man, it was so fun to watch that old track, man. I haven't seen that video in a while, and it's just cool to see all the different faces. That was from our very first season, y'all. Just so you know, that was from back in 2020. Those were pretty much almost every guest we had. Not everyone, but that was a montage that we did, and it was just a lot of fun to make. Man, can you imagine a montage of everyone we've interviewed up to this point now?
So crazy.
Oh, that we would be here. We would still be watching it.
I know.
Right?
We'd still have that rocking and rolling because there's so many other faces that we the honor of brewing with. But man, has it been an incredible journey doing what we've been doing, car guys and car gals. We're so thankful for everybody that's been supportive, been impacted, been part of the story, been part of the brew, have had a cup, have had an inspiration shirt, any part of the culture of being a caffeinated solutionary that you have been a part of. Thank you so much. We honor you. The road to here has been incredible. And we are just coming off of an incredible event over inside of awesome Austin, where we were beyond blessed to be part of the Car Church Conference. And it's amazing what going after what it is you know you're called to do does for not just you, but for the people that you pray for, the people that you're working side by side, the people that you're marketing to, the people that you're investing in. Folks, thank you. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you. And looking at that video just reminds us of how far we've come. And man, have we been committed to having more fun each and every time we brew. And that's what we're committed to do today too, because this is a follow-up on a great brew we have once had before, and we are getting a second cupful of that. And we are excited excited to be able to bring in an incredible solutionary. So Fred, I don't know about you, but I'm a little pumped up. I don't know. I'm a little worried.
I can tell, man. That or you've had a couple extra cups of coffee today. I don't know which one it is, but I think it's more you're pumped up. You know, absolutely. Yes. This guest is amazing. You know, she's all the way down in Texas also, where we just came from, and she's doing awesome things down there. She's in the Houston area. She's not only is she a dealer, and not only is she a generational dealer, right? She went off and did it herself. Don't get me wrong. She used her father as a mentor, but she went off and started her own store, right? She didn't take over her pop store. She did it herself. Her and her husband, they're doing amazing things out there, but that's not all she does, man. And that's what's special about her. And I can't wait to talk about it. She has an amazing company out there that's out there trying to really help people market their stores, market their businesses better, doing it the right way, right? And that's something special about our guest today, that she always does it the right way. When she makes a decision, she's always doing that out of her heart. Like, hey, is this the right decision to make? And I love that about her. She's a woman of her word, and I'm excited to have her on the show today. Lou, let's talk about it. Let's get her on here.
Well, let's go ahead and get the party started. You all know what you need to do out there, car guys and car gals. Thank you so much for those that have been jumping in. Facebook user Don Brady, as committed as ever to being a solutionary and part of the fun. Tony Lucas saying, let's go.
Oh, man, that's my dude.
Get this party started. We have
another Texas.
I.A.D.A is up inside of the cafe today, and we're pumped up. You. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And we want more to come to the party. So do what it is that
you know what to do.
And tag a car guy,
tag a car gal, and share. Get this out there right now. Sharing is caring. Listen, there's going to be some really great things to talk about here. She's an independent dealer. We can talk about a lot of things there. We're going to talk about NIADA Accelerate is coming. It's next month. We're like a month away, my friends. How exciting is that, right? And it's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be so many things, so many great speakers, great information, great networking. Man, I'm going to tell you, you're going to be inspired if you come. So make sure you go out there and you share this out. Make sure you get people in this room today. And let's share some love with our guest, the one, the only, Miss Kendra Brown. Hey, welcome to the show.
I feel like I should have my boxing gloves on, my robe, a little Rocky going on.
Right?
That's great. You should. You know, in the keynote, the big keynote speaker of the event coming up is the one, the only Sugar Ray Leonard. Legend himself, one of the greatest to ever do it. I can't wait to hear his story, because that guy didn't stop after boxing. He kept doing things. And I'm sure we're going to be inspired. We're going to find ways that it can help us apply to our business to be better. I'm pumped up about that. But let's talk about some Kendra Brown. Let's talk about her. You know, I know you've been on a journey. You know, you do a lot of things. You know, I see you, you know, not just running a great business and trying to make that great for your community, trying to be a great mother, a wife, a daughter, a sister. You do all these amazing things, but you're out there helping other businesses now. So I love that. You know, you're so trying to give, and that's the key to life, right? It's not about none of things. Why?
Right. I mean, we're here for really a short amount of time. And if it's not purpose and passion fueled, then why bother? And so I think some of the best things that in businesses, even, they come from, well, anything, it comes from a desire to serve a need. You know, even if you don't go at it with passion, you start a business because you say, hey, there's a pain point and I'm going to come up with that solution. And it's all in us, everyone. And that's just kind of where I'm going. Every time I hit a bump, I want to help solve the problem and then try to, you know, turn it into something. So, but yeah, so I've got Brown Family Auto Sales, still rocking and rolling there. It's the dealership, my Buy Here, Pay Here lot in Houston. Last time we talked, I think was at the Buy Here, Pay Here Super Forum. I did the 5-liner and I had just launched the Dream Team Media Company, which was my marketing and consulting company for, I've kind of been feeling my way through it. Like, what exactly is it? What's our service? What do we do? You know, this has been a full year now since the concept kind of came up. And I organically turned some marketing I was doing and consulting for dealers into a business. And then I branched it to small businesses, because it's really any entrepreneur kind of hits a point where they don't know what to do next. They don't know how to take that next step. And marketing often is the thing that's like, oh, I just need to wait till I have enough money or the right amount of time, when really that is the final piece to propel growth, not because you're promoting or putting things out there, but because it's the feedback loop, right? You get the data from that. It tells you is your price working? Is your product working? Is, is it placed properly? You get so much information when you start to just promote and put things out there and really put it out there so you can get that feedback. And so yeah, that's what I'm doing with the Dream Team Media.
And it's special, and it is fresh. It's, even though, she does have a lot of experience running her own business, getting educated on how to do it, so many things that she can bring to the table. She's light years ahead of most, right? And I'm gonna tell you that, when you have passion about things, you somehow find ways to become that, right? And you were definitely, you're a shining light when it comes to that type of marketing and the idea behind it and when to do it. And there's so many things that I'm sure I can just be like, Kendra, let's talk. I need to learn more, right? And I'm so excited that you're available for people like that, and I think that it's great that you decided to start a business for that. And I know it's not for more money for you. It's about helping. And that's what I love the most. You're truly a solutionary in my heart, right? And that's why I think that we connected immediately, and we feel like we're going to stay connected with you for a long time. We're going to be seeing each other at all these events. We're going to be doing all these things, and we're going to speak a lot of the same language, right? So I'm excited to be able to shout at the mountaintops with you about, hey, let's get better. Let's go out here and let's help people, and let's be the light, let's be the way. Right. And it's the only way to be.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and we know that the car industry cars and advertisers both have like the worst reputation for, trust. And so it is, we come into the situation, we come into our industry with like already 10 feet behind and trying to get someone to work with us. And so I remember when we met in Austin, I loved hearing the way you guys talked about the sea change in the automotive industry and what your mission is. And I know we found that connection. So I'm just so glad that I think for maybe 5 years ago, I was just having my own lot. I never really pictured myself having a career in automotive. I always thought I'm just in my silo at my dealership and that's it. And it wasn't until I started to try get into a digital marketing agency, try doing different things, that I discovered that, the automotive industry has space for me, there's diversity, there's room to grow, it needs to change. If you don't have representation of all of your customers that you're serving, you're going to miss out. And so I'm just super excited. And I love being at NIADA last year and speaking on some panels as a dealer was really a great way for me to meet more people and to network. And that's another thing that I never really thought of doing as a dealer when I started. It wasn't until I went I'm going to put a plug in here for the new CEO. I think he's the executive director of NIADA, but y'all took Texas's executive director, Jeff Martin. That's okay. No hate.
Jeff's amazing.
He is an amazing man. But that was the first association conference I went to.
Wow.
Charles was the Texas one in 2018 or something like that. And It was we had hit a point in our business where we were like, there's more. There's something we're missing. And so let's see what this is about. Let's educate ourselves and try to network and see where that goes. And it's amazing, how it is just opened so many paths for both of us in automotive. So.
And everybody doing these different types of connections does start to bridge gaps and open up gates for people that are looking into the industry and trying to find their way. Right. We have also found that we have more ways to help, and you're a perfect example of that, Kendra, and why so many other dealers need to look at themselves and say, daggone it, I have a lot to offer. I know a lot of stuff. There's a lot of moving pieces to our business that I know about. And if I struggled with finding the aha moment of when the engine started actually firing on its cylinders, well, then surely somebody else has had some time figuring this out too. I have something to offer them, if anything, just a little relief that somebody's gone through it too, right? Because it's not that you always want somebody to be at the table that tells you how to fix your problem. You want somebody to help you figure out how to fix your problem.
Exactly.
Right? I want to learn how to tie my own shoe. Right. I appreciate everybody around me, but goodness, something I want to do myself, and I want to do it efficiently. And that's what is the value of people like you coming to the table. And then you find out, hey, guess what? I know how to do this actually pretty daggone good. And I can do it for you too. And if you let me, my experience from both ends is going to be able to be beneficial. And then guess what you get? More insight from another dealer of how to make your dealership even better too. And it's just synergizing education. And again, this is the stuff that we want to make sure people know is happening at the conventions, that people like you are showing up, finding, hey, there's a hole here. There's a hole here. I know how to fix that. This is something that we solved over here. You know, it's incredible because when the OEMs pass down inside of the franchise world, when OEMs pass down the things that they want done to everybody, they want to do it no matter where they are. It's usually because of the cool think tanks that they put together of the dealers that figured it out someplace in some market somewhere with the right leadership, right conditions, right, all of that, and said that right there, what they figured out, let's do, right? And that's what we get to do at these conventions, is say, hey, people like Kendra, people like all of these other leaders that get there, they have something for you to be able to pull from. And also, they want to hear from you, because we all want to hear from the dealers that are out there. That has been a mission of ours big time recently, is to, man, we need to hear the voice of the dealers, because they don't slow down long enough to grab a microphone. You know what I mean?
No, especially when you're not just a dealer, you're also another business that's providing services for other businesses. So your heart is passionate about yours, right? And then you're out passionate. You have so much passion, you're able to pour into others, and that's the key, right? Is to have that much flow. So speaking of pouring into others, you know, we do have the NIADA coming up, and I'm excited about that. It's coming up from June 19th to the 22nd. It's in Las Vegas at the Wynn, my friends. And down below, you'll see there's a ticker going, it's running across, and there's the link. Go to that link. You have to the 15th, dealers, to get your early bird discount. And after that, it's over. You're going to pay the full price. Why do that? You know, save those dollars. Use that to pay for a decent meal in Las Vegas, a meal in Las Vegas, right? So that being said, you know, I'm just saying, like, get there. Seriously, it's going to be a great opportunity. You know, you heard what she said. She just talked about going there and getting inspired. Never even thought about reaching out and looking for networking opportunities to be better at her business too. And what she found was inspiration, motivation, and a way to share to others, which turned into a new business. Think about that. What that inspiration could do inside you. It can inspire others, and you can give. Once again, it's not just about our local community. It's about us. Stop siloing. Even that's a silo. As big as that silo is, we can give more, my friends. We can go and we can get more. There's so many perspectives in this world. We need to go share all that. So anyway, be there. There's the link down there. Make sure you're there. But Kendra, what are you excited about this year's event? What are you excited about going there to see?
There's quite a few. I mean, all of the sessions. There's the accounting one with Amanda Sanchez, which I think is going to be great. The anatomy of accounting. I think she's another one. So I would call her a solutionary, who puts out information and just educates, you know, so that people can do their business better, especially in buy here, pay here. There's some new faces in terms of operations consultants and marketing. There's a lot of marketing there, but it sounds very strategy oriented, which I'm a big proponent of, you know, build your strategy, build a plan, and then execute, measure, repeat, refine. So I see that. So, and then there's also some other things about reinsurance companies that I know I'm going to personally go to as a dealer. So lots of great education things, but I'm excited to go this year. I'm going different. I'm going as a vendor, which is, I feel weird stepping on
That's so awesome.
But I'll be there. I have a booth at the expo hall. I just know as a dealer how I would work the expo hall was like, oh, finally, I don't have to, you know, space out phone calls and emails to vendors over, like, it feels like months before, and then it just never happens. But as a dealer, I go in at the expo hall and I go talk to this one and then this one. And then I say, hey, do y'all work together? Do you integrate? Your softwares integrate, you know? And then I'm like, all right, I build my plan all in the expo hall for the services that I'm looking for. So I'm going this year. I'm taking someone with me to be at the booth. We're going to present a new service. So we do marketing solutions. We build full strategies for dealers.
Wow.
We like to build them out for quarterly plans, and then we execute everything from radio production, TV, or not producing radio, but we build the scripts and TV and things like that, digital marketing. And then we also audit everything just to make sure that their marketing dollars are being spent efficiently. One of the pain points that we had in this process, especially with the smaller independent dealers, I find that franchise dealers, they get things done for them because there's a big OEM behind them. It makes sense for an agency to cater to their needs. Independence, it doesn't work like that so much. So one of our biggest pain points was being able to work with to make websites work the way we needed them to work for all the cool things we could do with their marketing. A lot of independent websites are built to make sure inventory gets to where it needs to go, which is great. That's wonderful. I want to take it the next step. Let's make it a marketing machine. So I've worked with some web developers to build a custom, it's our finance focused website. And it's built for people who are looking for financing before they're even looking for a type of car. So it's a different way to think about, it's really going to be geared towards, buy here, pay here, type financing, special financing operations. But once I realized the pain point came, I was like, hey, that's not even the problem really. Now I'm starting to think about it more. I'm like, let's think about the whole user experience differently. And how when they go and land on your site, there's so many things about features and safety and this and that, but does the subprime market need that? Are they looking through that? Is that just extra noise that's getting in the way of what they actually are searching for? So I'm really excited about it. It's something we've been working on for probably 6 to 8 months now. So we'll have it ready, I'm hoping, in time for the show to share.
I love it, and I know you will. I know you, right? And I know how you think, and I shouldn't say I know you all the way, but from what I know of you, I see that. I see it happening. You're going to be very passionate about it. You're going to make sure, and you're going to present it. And if it's not ready, you know what? It's going to be okay. Just start talking about it there. Start presenting it in a way, and then people can, get signed up early. Hey, early bird release. Let's get it, right? So I'm excited for you. I think that's a great tool. I think it's going to work really well in the market. I think it's going to be something that's going to really attract some people in. And like I said, the smaller dealers need help like that. They need to find tools that can really help them. You're right. The franchise dealers are kind of accustomed to that type of, let's bring in this marketing firm, let's do this. They even had to put a position in their stores to have like chief marketing directors, right? Like have those type of people that are taking care. Like, what is that? Right.
We agree. They need it.
But they put the title in and they give them the job, but then they don't give them enough resources, right? They don't listen. They may hear it, but they don't give them what they need. They just say, okay, you're just here because. And for the most case, some places they do a great job with them, but most cases they don't. They're just a job.
Yeah.
And I hate that. So it is great that you see that and that you're seeing that there is a pain point out there that needs to be fixed. That's what it's about. And I think that's great. So folks, do you know your booth number yet?
263.
263. I love that. She knew it quick. I love it. 263. Let's go. Right. So make sure while you're there that you go by her booth, 263. All you solutionaries, all you independent dealers that are just wanting to hear about a new tool that might be exactly what you need, go there. Listen, I understand it. As a independent dealer, you did it yourself. I give you mad props, all you dealers out there. You did it yourself. You built it from probably one car. Right. And you said, you know what, I'm going to keep doing this. And then it turned into something, and it may not even been the path. Most car people didn't come into this industry on purpose. Right. But it became something that you saw was an opportunity to be a great entrepreneur and make some money and help people. Then you grew into where you're at. You've done a great job. But like Kendra said, you have to go to these types of events because you have to learn. It's not, you got to get out of that silo. You have to let people in. I know it's scary. I know sometimes it's like, nah, I did this myself. I don't need help. Hey, listen, I have a lot of pride in myself. I have to let that pride go. And I'm letting it go every day better and better, and I think that if you all listen to this advice, like I'm telling you, go check out booth 263, get an opportunity to hear what Kendra has to say. Worst case scenario, you shake hands, leave as friends. And that's the beautiful part about it, so it's that easy. And it's a great opportunity. We're going to have a booth too. I don't even know what number it is yet. But we're going to be, I need to figure that out.
You'll hear us out there, folks.
You'll hear us. We'll be loud. But we'll have some fun, but come by our booth too, but make sure you go and check her out. Make sure you guys go check out the Dream Team. I'm telling you, because that's what they're doing. They're teaming up with you. That word team is powerful. So understand that we have to team up. We can't do it by ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing. So I'm excited about that. So that being said, you talked about people you want to speak. You talked about your booth, So when you leave there, you're there as the vendor. So, we call it the dark side, but it's really not. We have opportunity to make it the light side.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that you're there because I think you're bringing more light to that. And with the more light we have into this world of sales, period, all of us, the better this industry is going to be. And the better that everything's going to be, and the world can be brighter too. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see you there, Kendra. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to see you. Catch up with you. Is your husband going to be there?
Charles will not be there. No.
Oh, Charles not going to be there.
No.
Oh well, that's okay. We're bringing our sons and our wives with us.
Oh, nice.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll probably have our boys running around with us, taking our young men, I should say, running around with us with cameras. Doing our cameraman duties, which is cool. I'm excited about that. Blessing. I got to bring my son last year. So, and I'm excited about seeing Sugar Ray Leonard. Lou, what are you excited about seeing before we get out of here?
I am excited to see
Me
that.
too.
Lou?
Oh,
yeah. Who are you excited about seeing out there, Kendra?
Who, me? Oh, I'm excited to see Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yeah.
Oh, know it.
It's going to be a blast. It's going to be a blast. And there's going to be so much wisdom shared, not just from the stage, but from the conversations that go on into the evening, at breakfast, during lunch. Be intentional, everybody. So when you're out there and you're out there in the capacity of a dealer, okay, how do you see yourself necessarily treated by the vendor community that is helping you be able to adjust how you're going to be approaching dealers that you're going to connect with or other vendors?
With my dealer experience, how is that going to inform how I operate as a vendor at the
event?
Not your dealer experience as a dealer, just operating as a dealer, but a dealer being approached, sold, pitched by vendors. How is that impacting you, and how is that helping you?
Well, I've seen some things. I'm going to take from some things that I like. I'm going to be small. Those big ones that are that are in the middle, and they're larger and they have seating. I'm taking a cue from that. I want the same experience. I want you to come into my booth and I want us to solve a problem. So I'm approaching it. I want to get people to set appointments with me while we're there. I want to accomplish as much as I can with dealers while I'm there. I can't, so I'll tell you, so every pitch or proposal I go to with a dealer, always has an assessment. I will not give you a plan or propose services if I don't know what I'm working with to start. So you get a free assessment right off the bat. I had a dealer do the assessment, did not engage in services, and then a month later said, I'm going to pay you. I'm going to pay you because we did some of the things and it all worked. And just like, okay, sounds good. So it's like, you're going to get something. And I want people, when they come in, I want them to walk away with something. And if they're not interested, that's fine. Call me when you're ready, or not, maybe it's not the right thing. It's not the right fit. I'm looking for the right fit because, we're not here to serve everybody. There's a lot we can do, but not every vendor is the right fit for your dealership. And especially because here's the thing about retail dealerships is they look at what everybody, and I'm not trying to speak blanketly, and I include myself as having done this, but you look at everyone around you and you're like, I need to do what they're doing. No, you don't, because you are your own brand. You have to be different. If you don't have a unique selling point, then why would they pick you over them? It's not about the car. So that's, that's something that I'm hoping that there'll be an interest there. Like, I'm looking for the curious ones, the ones who are like, yeah, I'm ready to try something new. I want to do it. So
I love that.
And I am bringing my nephew. He'll be there to help. He knows a lot in the space. He's worked in the family dealership a little bit, so he's very familiar. So I'm going to have a team there.
Look at this, the dream team, literally.
Yes. I'm always looking.
You guys have uniforms, like basketball uniforms? That'd be awesome.
I know. I've been looking for the jerseys. I've got our shoes. We are going to have matching shoes.
I love that. That's so cool. That is so cool. That's going to be a lot of fun, folks. I'm telling you, go by her booth. There's her email address right there. I wanted to put that up there for you all. If you wanted to get in touch with her before the event to try to set up some time before, go there. I know that she's happy to speak with you even before the event. If you just want to have a quick conversation, reach out to her. She definitely loves giving advice. Listen, it's not about the money to us. I could tell you this, us three here on this screen, we're not here for the money. We're here for the love, right? We're here to give. And if you want something, come ask for it. We're happy to help. And, sometimes it takes monetary funds to be able to do some of these things that we do because it costs us to do those things. But at the end of the day, we want to help you. Reach out to us. Reach out to Kendra. Kendra is a great soul. She's out here doing some big things. Dream Team Media Company is crushing it. So reach out.
Speaking of love, we got Bill Elizondo. What's going on, Bill? Welcome to the cafe. Saying should be a great show with some amazing, knowledgeable people like the Certified Solutionaries and Dream Team Media. Know what's going on, especially
and you, Bill. And you, Bill. Thank you for educating so many dealers across the country and going out and giving them resources that they didn't have before. Appreciate you, Bill. Keep doing it.
Bill, your salute to you, sir. Appreciate you, Michael. Also up inside of the cafe. What's happening, Michael?
What's up? That's right. I am Elite FI. Love you, brother. It's good to see you, man.
Heck yeah. But we appreciate each and every one of you that have been just brewing some solutions inside of this wonderful Wednesday, having fun with our incredible friend Kendra. Car guys, car gals, make sure that you make a plan to be out there at NIADA. If you know some independent friends that are even on the fence or even thinking about it or have no idea what you're talking about, you better let them know to go watch this show. Reach out to us. We'll tell them a thing or two about where to be this coming June, because this is going to be an incredible event. And there's going to be so much knowledge, so many great people, just like the solutionary you see right there, Miss Kendra Brown, Brewing Solutions with Dream Team Media. Come on, folks. This is going to be fun. Sugar Ray Leonard, y'all. Sugar Ray
Leonard. I mean, come on now. I'm just saying, and I'm excited. It's just so many things. It's a great event. It's a few days, but it's amazing. You don't have to rush into stuff. Just go out there and figure out what you want and go get it. But meet some people, have some fun. Now listen, it's going to be great. It's going to be a lot of fun. You guys all need to be there, but understand that go tell your friends, even the dealers that are your competitors, let them know to come. The communities need every dealer to be good. The communities need dealers to be able to help. And us independent dealers, all you all out there doing big things, even if you're not a member of this group, you're silly not to be. But if you're not a member of this group, you're still invited. Come. You're gonna find some stuff. You're gonna find some inspiration. Speaking of inspiration, this man right here, Mark Dibb, one of our proud sponsors, love that guy. Great guy, MXS team MXS, I should say, right? Killing it out there. Our man John Resurrection with them two, they're dynamic duo, crushing things out there for us. Great team. Love y'all.
Yes, sir. And excited to keep brewing solutions with all solutionaries out there that are trying to take their business and other businesses to the next level. That's the entire purpose we are on this show. If you are brewing solutions, we want to roast with you. We want to go ahead and have a conversation and a cup of coffee and just let everybody know that there is great news in the car business.
Yes,
great news in our industry, and Kendra Brown is part of it. So thank you so much, solutionaries. And for once again, if you wanted to know and you were maybe on the fence about knowing whether or not Dream Team Media, like our man Mark Dibbs at MXS Solutions, is 100% CGC approved, well, folks, Kendra Brown and Dream Team Media is 100%
CGC approved. That's right, everyone. Go out and reach out to her. You see the email right there. Reach out. If you're going to be at the convention, 263. Remember, that's so easy to remember. 263.
So easy.
I'm just saying. It just rolls right off the tongue like 263. I won't even forget that. I don't know. As soon as I show up, it's like almost over a month away. I'll be like, I know where to go. 263. Let's go.
Matt Damos in the cafe. What's happening, Matt? Glad to see you.
Love you, brother.
Love you. All right, everybody. Well, you know what to do, car guys and car gals. I am Lou Ramirez, the car guy.
And I'm Frelin Arts, the subprime hero.
And we have not dropped those F-bombs, but Kendra Brown is not a stranger to the method and the formula to keep growing in the biggest room in the world, the room for improvement.
And
being that we're going to Louisiana next week, we got that key. growing, how they spell it down there. And man, we can't wait to go see them over at Motor City and over at Miller Motors. It's gonna be fun from Lafayette to
both
New
independent dealers that will be at
Man,
NIADA, folks. So make sure you guys come meet them too. They're amazing.
Check them out. Check them out. Independents represent. Let's go. And let's forgive, focus, fly on 3. 1, 2, 3. Forgive.
Focus. Fly.
And keep
growing.
Keep growing, y'all. That's right.
Rock it out.
Let's go.
Good one, everybody. We appreciate you all. Stay tuned. So much more brew that's coming to you, and we can't wait to see you inside at the Win at NIADA. We've been brewing solutions with the one,
the only
Kendra Brown. That's right, everybody.
Thank y'all for having me.
Oh, we appreciate you. Thank you. We honor you, and you take care, and we'll see you in about a month.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right, everybody.
Bye.
Last week. Finish growing. We'll see you all Friday. Fixed Ops Friday. Don't miss that show.